Hi wavy curlies. So today we're going to talk protein and I hope it doesn't run long. I have a lot to tell you. This is not going to be the most all-inclusive protein video ever. The premise of me and doing this video is that I love protein. My hair loves protein, and I like to use protein in as many products as possible. And I'm not a huge fan of doing protein treatments, not because I don't believe in them, but because I'm lazy. I don't like to get in the shower, put the stuff on my hair, get out of the shower, possibly even have to blow dry and dry the protein treatment in my hair, then get back in the shower to rinse out and like finish all that. Like, I don't know, it's a lot of hassle. It has value for sure. And I probably need to do it a couple times a year. But on a daily, regular basis, when I wash my hair, I am trying to give my hair protein because my hair has never, ever had too much. Okay, so let's talk products that I have that I just want to share with you. That doesn't mean that everything in here is my favorite, but everybody's hair is different. My hair is thirsty, yours may not be. So if you need some ideas, this is going to be a place where you can get some ideas and see how there can be protein in various products, from shampoo all the way to your final step. So let me start with my favorite shampoo. This is the Creek Biotin Shampoo, and Mill Creek Company has a lot of protein-rich products. They're generally found on vitamin websites, but you can also get them at TJ Maxx when they're there, and they're cheaper there. Here is the ingredient list, and I believe protein is number 3 on that list. It is hydrolyzed keratin. My favorite conditioner from them, it's very light, I've used most of it up, is the keratin, and it has keratin as number 2 on the list. Super high protein. You can always add it to something if you are not a protein heavy kind of person. Here is their jojoba. Protein is number 4 on the list. And then another favorite of mine is the Nature's Gate. Now this happens to be this pomegranate sunflower scent, but there are other scents, and I believe the protein is pretty much number 10 in just about all of them. You know, it's somewhere in there. And I don't know if you can see all that, but that's from the beginning. Anyway, that's going to be harder to read. You might have to look that up online. And then after that, let's talk deeper. So you can do gelatin treatments and all the fancy kinds of treatments that you leave on and let sit or go under heat or get dry. But this is why I use protein kind of on a daily basis, because I don't like to have to get in and out of the shower. But here is a deeper treatment sold at Sally by their Ion brand, Effective Treatment. Here are the ingredients for that. Sorry about the glare. There we go. But this has a more moisturizing base, but the protein is actually lower than it is in the Mill Creek stuff. So this gives me more moisture, but that stuff gives me more protein. And I'd rather have the protein and be able to control my moisture. That's me personally, because my hair loves it. This is a little bit more controversial in the CG realm. I am more modified. I will use water-soluble silicones, and lanolin does not bother my hair. I low poo enough. I'm not a co-wash only girl. So take that if that works for you. If not, then just skip past this. This is the Hask keratin packet. Here are the ingredients for that. And they do start about number 5 or 6 on the list, but then they list about 4 or 5 proteins. So it's a protein and moisture combo, and I usually use that kind of like a rinse out. It happens to be heavier, but I use it like a rinse out, or I mix things. So moving on then to leave-ins and creams. So I have thirsty hair and it's damaged. So if you are a fine low density gal, but you are low porosity, you probably will not be able to use this, but this is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Leave-In Conditioner, and it comes in this tub like that. But here are the ingredients, and it has a couple proteins in it, and this next one's a little bit lighter, still kind of rich. This is the Blueberry Bliss, and here are the ingredients, kind of shorter list, which you may like. And the protein in here is quinoa, which is the kind of that more new cutting edge protein that I've been trying to find in some products. After that, we have styling creams. Curl Junkie has the Coffee Cocoa Curl Cream Light, has a very long ingredient list, and I believe the proteins are somewhere right in the middle. Silk protein, I think. I'm sorry I'm going fast. You better have that pause finger ready, right? And this is the Curl Keeper Styling Cream. And the nice thing about this, it tells you that the pH is 4.5 to 5.5. So protein generally is best absorbed in a 5 range, somewhere around there. I think 5 to 6. So that protein should be pretty accessible at this pH. And then the protein is pretty high towards the top of the ingredient list. Sorry again about the glare. Let's see, can you see that? Okay. From creams, I'll move on to other styling products such as foams. So we have the Shea Moisture Fruit Fusion, and it's a smaller ingredient, smaller lettering. I'm not sure where the protein is, but it's in there. I think it's a midway. Then we have another foam, Cream of Nature. You can tell I like this. And this has the controversial lanolin, so keep that in mind. But wheat protein is towards the bottom. So even though wheat protein, I said, can make my hair a little rough because it's at the bottom and it's in something that's kind of got some moisturizing properties, that helps to mitigate that. If it was just in a gel that was more dry feeling than this moisturizing mousse, then it probably would feel rougher for my hair. This is Curls Unleashed Shine Define Mousse. The ingredients are here. The font is really tricky. You may have to go online to try to read that. I can never read it. It's so jammed together. But they have there's also a lanolin in there. There's a water-soluble silicone, and there's hydrolyzed collagen. So it's a good one, and it's a little higher up. After that, I have a few spray options, and this is the OGX Bamboo Fiberful. So for you really fine hair gals that want more thickness to your hair, this may be something that you spray on before start styling or before or after a cream. And it can thicken the hair just like sea salt can, but it has 2 proteins in there. So that is can be helpful to your curl pattern. And then there's Curl Trigger from AG Recoil. Smaller print again, you'll have to find the protein, but it's in there, and you can use that to help refresh or to encourage curl if you like to use lighter products, not creams. It's a spray. And then after that, I have another spray. This is from an Etsy shop called Sweet Curls Elixirs, and this is their protein boost spray. And I have added extra protein. Sorry, something got wet and bled all over it. It didn't have to do with the product. But if I know that I haven't used very much protein in the shower, I will spray this on my hair generally before I do a leave-in or anything. I want it to hit my hair strands when they're the most naked. But you could probably do it a little bit later in the process as well. Similarly, you could also get neutral protein filler from Sally Beauty, and that comes in a 4-ounce bottle. It is a protein that gets added to hair color, but you can use it in other ways. You can add it to your conditioners. You can dilute it with distilled water. I would use something purified like distilled water. Or you can even use it straight and spray that on the same way that I would use this. And your hair will let you know if it makes it happy or if you don't need to do it every single wash. And then my final product is Design Essential Natural Honey Custard. There's a silk amino acid a little bit more towards the bottom in the ingredient list. And that's a curl enhancer, can be used under gel or over gel as a smasters for shine and to help your curls pop one last time during the drying process. So that's a lot. Eco Gels. Eco Styler has a lot of protein based products, and their protein is pretty high. They usually have short lists. So keep that in mind. Oh, I didn't get to gels. So Eco, there's the Eco Argan, and oh, sorry. There are the ingredients for that. I have the Diva Chrome Ultra Defining Gel, and here are the ingredients for that. There are 2 proteins, I believe, in there pretty high up. This one has a lot of protein. It's by Mill Creek, my conditioner and shampoo company. And they have 2 proteins. They have silk and I believe they have wheat. No, keratin and silk. Keratin and silk. And then Bada Bing from Sally has wheat protein towards the bottom. It's a little bit shorter list. It's a little bit harder hold than some of those others. And I think that may be all for the gels. So, okay, so hopefully that was it now. I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. What do you like to use for protein? And do you use it on a daily basis? And if you start using something in here and it was helpful, let me know. I love to hear the success stories. Then it makes me feel like putting this all together was, beneficial for somebody. And keep doing your research. Check out the Sciencey Hair blog or naturallycurly.com for more information on protein and hair. And I hope you feel inspired to go get a boost of protein and see your curls perk up a little bit. See you later, wavy curlies.